It's kind of hard to believe still that it's actually out now. At last, we get to do another side quest. Been a while since we got to use that title sequence. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Elden Ring. If you're new here, my name is Dan. You might know me from New Frame Plus or Extra Credits. Our editor's name is Carrie, and this is PlayFrame. This is a channel we make together. And I'm really quite excited because I first learned to love FromSoft games by playing the original Dark Souls trilogy on this channel years ago. So it feels very cool getting to now play kind of the successor to Dark Souls pretty soon after it just came out here on the channel again. It feels very exciting for me. And we're gonna get started in a second here. I just wanna go over a couple of things just real quick. First, I've not played this before, obviously, and information, welcome to the online, sure. I've not played this before. All I have seen is a few trailers. I don't know what to expect. I'm going in very fresh here. So, I'm going to try to be quite thorough playing this and see all that it has to offer, but I guarantee I'm still probably gonna miss stuff. There are gonna be features and strategies that it takes me a while to figure out and internalize. That's just always how it goes. If you came here looking for pro-tier Souls-like play, you're in the wrong place. You should look for another channel probably, because I'm not that. But I do very much enjoy trying to get better at these games and getting past that learning curve. And I'm a professional animator. I've been working in the game industry for nearly a decade now, so hopefully I'll still have something of interest to offer anyway. Also, if you have any helpful tips or strategies or suggestions you want to make down in the comments to kind of help me get over that learning curve, by all means, please feel free to do so. I always appreciate it. But let's all try to be careful to avoid any spoilers down in the comments section. Not just for my sake, but also for yours, because these playthroughs are always way more fun when I don't know what's coming and I can be surprised by stuff. Also, I guarantee you there's a bunch of people watching this who also haven't played it. This will be their first time experience with Elden Ring as well, and I wouldn't want to take away that experience from anyone, so let's all be courteous. Honestly, a lot of the people who have played Elden Ring probably still haven't finished it yet. It's not been out very long, and I hear it's quite big as a game. I'm excited. Let's just go. We've waited long enough for Elden Ring. Let's play. Select character base. Oh, we're choosing our class. Okay. We've got the Vagabond, the Warrior, the Hero, the Bandit, Astrologer, Prophet, Samurai, which I didn't expect that, but cool looking, Prisoner, Confessor, or Wretch. I've made this mistake before, and I'm not going to again. Not on my first time through the game. That was a mistake. Okay, so can I get some more details? Yes. Good. Okay. We can see their stats and their starting equipment, kind of. What happens if I hit help and... Yes. Okay, this will be helpful. Also, I should mention, I'm going to be adding timestamps to some of these videos in case there are long stretches like character creation and things like that, in case people don't want to have to sit through all that and want to just skip right to actual gameplay. So check the video timeline if you're wanting to skip ahead, just letting you know that's there, because I may take a bit here. Level, a cumulative figure that represents overall attribute strength. You can level up using runes. Vigor, attribute governing HP, also affects fire resistance and immunity. Okay. Mind determines FP. Oh, FP's back. Also affects focus. Don't know what that means. Endurance governs stamina, also affects robustness, which I also don't know what means, but that's fun. This attribute also determines how heavy your equipment can be. Okay. So far, pretty similar to what I'm familiar with. Strength, required to wield heavy armaments and boosts attack power of strength scaling armaments and affects your physical defense. Okay. Dexterity, required to wield advanced armaments, boosts dexterity scaling and reduces casting time of spells, softens fall damage, makes it harder to be knocked off of your horse. Oh, your horse. Right, there's a horse. Dexterity does a lot. Seems like it does a lot more than strength. That's fine. Intelligence, required to perform glintstone sorceries. Also boosts magic power of intelligence scaling sorceries and improves magic resistance. Faith, required to perform sacred incantations and boosts magic power of faith scaling incantations. And Arcane governs discovery. Also affects holy defense, vitality, and certain sorceries and incantations. That sounds basically kind of like the luck stat in a way, but it being called arcane is more reminiscent of Bloodborne, which is kind of fun. Neat. Okay, so this is all pretty similar for the most part. Good to know. Can I see the equipment that... No. Okay. That's fine. Well then, so we've got the Vagabond who starts out with a good bit of HP and kind of average across the board stats, looks like. More physical damage than magical damage leaning. The Warrior, who does not have as much HP, but does have a good bit more dexterity, and seems to start off with 2 swords and a shield. That's cool. The Hero starts with an axe and shield and is more strength-focused. Bandit has, I guess, a dagger and a bow and arrow to start off. That's cool. And more dexterity and arcane leaning. Cool. Astrologer has can't tell what and a sword and shield and is all about mind and intelligence. Okay. Prophet is more about faith. Samurai kind of looks similar to the stat spread on Vagabond with a bit less HP and a lot more gear. Goodness, a sword, bow, and a couple of kinds of arrows, it looks like. That's neat. Prisoner has dexterity and intelligence. Fair amount of that. Confessor has dexterity and faith. It's neat. So these seem like slightly more melee-friendly magic user builds. That's kind of cool. Can't really tell what all of their equipment is, but whatever. And then there's the Wretch who has a club and kind of even across the board stats. There's something that is compelling about that, but no, not making that mistake again. You know, I like the look of the Vagabond, and I don't really know what direction I want my build to go yet for sure, so this seems like a fine place to begin. Body type A or B. Let's go B. Let's, I've got like a bit of a tradition of creating a character named Elise in a lot of these Souls games, so let's just stick with that. Feels like a good name for the setting. And actually, I went ahead a little bit because I figured they were going to give me the option of saving appearance data. That's a thing that FromSoft has been pretty good about recently. I went ahead and saved us some time by creating a character look in advance, and I'm glad I did. It took a while. So here is our character, looking suitably muscular for all the melee fighting that I'm probably going to end up doing. I don't know what my build's going to be exactly, but I feel like melee focus is kind of where I tend to start out in these games. I didn't, looking at her now, I didn't intentionally recreate Ellie from The Last of Us, but that is kind of what happened on accident. I think it's the hair. Whatever, too late now. All good. Voice good, sure. Really do like the look of that armor. It's quite cool. Let's go ahead and get the name going. As is tradition, there we go. And origin Vagabond. Oh, this is so if you could like change your gear look if you want to. Well, let's see what everyone's gear looks like again, just for fun. Got the Warrior. Really cool starting look on that one too. The Hero. The Bandit. Astrologer. Prophet. Samurai. Really cool looking. Prisoner. Confessor, and Wretch. Now, I'm feeling good about Vagabond. I wish I could see what all my gear was. I can't... What is that between the sword and shield? I can't tell. Whatever, Vagabond. And Keepsake. Okay. Well, let's pick something. We could go with none. The past has been well and truly left behind, but that doesn't seem to help us much. So... Crimson Amber Medallion. A medallion inlaid with crimson amber increases maximum HP. Seems enticing. Lands Between rune. A gold of grace shining in the eyes of the people of the lands between, used to gain many runes. Okay, that sounds like... So runes sounds like the name for the equivalent of souls in this. So this seems to me like a soul item consumable. And I don't tend to go for consumables with these starting gifts or keepsakes. Usually. At least not my first time through. Golden Seed, washed ashore from the lands between, said to reinforce sacred flasks. That sounds good. I mean, reinforcing flasks historically has been very good. The fact that they were giving me this as a starting item option makes me think it must be something less good than what I'm thinking of, right? Probably? Maybe. I don't know, that sounds like a good contender. Fanged Imp Ashes. The ashes of a small diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. No idea. Cracked Pot. 3 strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what that means yet. Stone Sword Key. 2 stone keys shaped like swords. Breaks the seal on imp statues but can only be used once. Cool but consumable sounding. Bewitching Branch. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power. Said to originate from the demigod Michaela. I said that wrong, I bet. Boiled Prawn. 5 pieces of boiled prawn. Boosts physical damage negation. That's some good prawn. And Shabriri's Woe. The crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out. Attracts enemies' aggression. No thank you, that sounds real bad for me. No. This is a real basic seeming choice, but a little more HP never hurt nobody. So I'm gonna take the Crimson Amber Medallion. And yeah, I think we're good. I think we're ready, let's go. I'm excited. Start game with this character. Thus begins our adventure.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
This art looks really cool.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds great. Oh, the ring. Well, that was easy. We have it already. And here we are. We've begun. Oh, hooray. Okay. Well. Goodness. Where to start? Okay, so we still got bloodstains. Classic and traditional. We've got messages. Still no head. We've got something. What is this? Pillage remains. Tarnished, wizened finger. Okay. Mine now. First off, good luck. Well, thank you. Man, this is gonna be the first time that I've played a Dark Souls-like from FromSoft at launch. Like, I played Sekiro when it first came out, but it's a pretty different kind of game. So, like, the community is all at its most active right now. This is exciting. First time I've gotten to experience this, really. Here goes. Ooh. Cool. Man, FromSoft is, like, their art direction is so consistently good. The Chapel of Anticipation. Like, even when they aren't at the forefront of, like, cutting-edge graphics or whatever, and they usually aren't, their art direction's so good it does not matter. Just gorgeous-looking games. Oh, R stick for camera controls. Yes, good. I guess I should probably figure out controls a bit, huh? Let's see, like, what of the old stuff still works? We got R1 for basic attack, R2 for heavier attack, yep. L1 for a shield, L2 for a parry, yep. All about the same here. Let's see. Circle to backstep or roll, great. X to jump. That feels so weird. Like, I know we could do it in Sekiro, but having a Dark Souls-looking character in a Dark Souls-looking world jump, that's going to take getting used to. It's going to be hard to remember. I have for a while, I bet. Let's see, what else? We got square will use an item. I don't have any. Triangle will nothing. Right stick focuses the camera. Left stick. Ooh. Stealth mode. That's new also. I like that. I didn't expect to see Sekiro stuff get pulled into this so quickly or so soon. If there's more of like a stealth element to this, that's really exciting. I really enjoy that aspect of Sekiro. Ooh. What have we here? Bloodstains, but also try jump attack. No, I don't think I will. I think that is a great way to die. And I don't plan on doing that. What I'm thinking we're going to do is not die. I know we have like a death counter for these series, but I'm going to go ahead and call it now. We're not going to use it. We're not going to need it. Thus begins my perfect run of Elden Ring. Welcome, everyone. Enjoy the sights and the not dying. Ooh, what do we hear? Oh, it's a message. Okay. Hidden path ahead. I don't know if I believe you, but, like, I think you're a liar. Look at you just lying over and over. Shame on you. Messages look kind of cool here. Like, they're not just little glowing lights on the ground. They're actually little configurations of rocks and stones. It's kind of cool. Oh, I'm excited. To experience a whole new FromSoft game. See a message, but do I want to... I don't. Well, let's cross a bridge. Ah, Souls community. Never change, except for maybe in a few ways now and then. Boy, this is pretty. The fact that I've not been attacked by anything yet is only making me increasingly anxious. Ooh. What are they hiding back here? I bet it's something. I might be wrong. At least, I'm not the only one who felt that way. That's where I'm getting pounced, isn't it? Right over there. Yep. How do I run? It's like, it's not left stick. Left stick is crouch now. It's not X. Boy, that's still weird. Can I, like... Okay, hold circle and you can run. Cool. Glad I still have that option. Yeah, I kind of figured. Cool set piece, though. All right. Whoever's about to do a pouncing, come on out. Don't be shy. I know you're going to, just come on. Yep. And there we are. Grafted Scion. Oh, you look cool, don't you? And threatening. Okay, let's see if I remember how to Dark Souls. Ah, man, this is cool. Very cool. And aggressive. Ah. Man. I really love FromSoft's enemy and boss animation work. It's so functional and cool. They're just so good at this. And I should pay attention to fighting and not just, gracious. Sorry, I was distracted by your animation. Ow. Yikes. Yeah, okay. I got in a hit. Hooray. Okay, gracious. Did I die? I got shouted at. And it doesn't look like I withstood the shout very well. Hello.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side.
Is it?
We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Nope. I'm okay. Just give me a minute. How did we get here? And where are we? Love the glowing tree. Oh, Flask of Crimson Tears. Flask of Cerulean Tears. Nice. Okay. Did we, like, fall through? No? I mean, I don't... How did we get here? I'm interested. Oh, triangle to pull up. Oh, cool. Okay, so the HUD display is not always there, but I can hit triangle to pull it up anytime. That's nice. All right. The Cave of Knowledge lies below. Huh. Hey, Ghost. What's up? Brave Tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. So, if I'm reading you correctly, you are saying, jump into the tutorial pit. It's a bit of a drop, Ghost. I'm really taking your word on this one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it is a tutorial pit. Lovely. Thanks, Ghost. You're cool. Okay, square to use items, which I now have one. Okay, so our Flask of Crimson Tears is our Estus. Cool. First off, death. What's this now? Sites of Grace. Resting at a site of grace will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailments. It'll also refill your sacred flasks. However, most of the enemies you defeated will be revived. Okay, so we've got our bonfires then. You can find sites of grace by going where light converges. These explanations are acquired in the form of info items and can be accessed from the inventory at any time. That's nice of them, thank you. Cool. All right, so let's touch grace. Yay. And rest at site of grace? Oh, cool. We've got like a different bonfire sort of screen here. Pass time, flasks, memorize spell, sort chest. We'll figure all this out later. Let's keep tutorializing a bit. Should I read these or are these player left? They seem player left. All right, R3 to reset camera or lock on or remove target. Okay. Same as always. R1 to attack. Hello. Excellent. Ah, hello there. R2 to strong attack. Yep. It works. Guarding. Use an armament in your left hand or both hands to guard against incoming attacks. Guarding is especially effective when done with a shield. Guarding consumes stamina. If your stamina runs out, your stance will be broken. L1 to guard. Okay. I know these are a lot of basics that I could probably have figured out, but given I can jump and stealth, clearly there are some basic mechanics that are new and I don't want to miss any. Dodging. You can avoid enemy attacks with the dodge roll or backstep. Both consume stamina. Circle. Okay. Sounds about the same. Yes, cool. Fantastic. So far, so good. And X to jump. Still bizarre. Oh, this is pretty. Hold. Oh, you're shooting. I see. Yes, hold circle to dash. Got it. Got it. And wielding armaments. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, allowing you to toggle between them. Armaments can also be two-handed, making attacks more difficult to repel with shields and boosting effective strength by 50%. Okay, so left and right to switch the armaments in each hand. Triangle plus L or R to wield with 2 hands. So, okay. Oh, I've got another weapon. Only the one shield, but okay. Guy, sorry, I was distracted. I'm figuring things out. Wait your turn. So, hang on, I'm going out here. You won't follow me out here, I assume. Stay. Cool. So I've got this halberd. Yeah, halberd and a sword. Cool. And let's see, triangle plus L1. Okay, so triangle plus L1 dual wields the shield, or whatever's in the left hand. Triangle plus R1. Yes. Okay, all right. Got it. Got it. Let's take this for a spin. Aha! Break. Ah! Cool. So that felt a little bit different. Unless I'm mistaken, it kind of felt like the more I attacked, the more particles started flying off the shield, and the more like the shield actually started getting knocked kind of away, like you started losing control of it. That might have been in my imagination, but if you can actually tell from animation how close you are to breaking guard, that's really cool. I like that. While locked onto a target, change target with the right stick. Right, yes. Hello. Greetings. And hello. There we are. Ooh, what's this? Oh, message, right. Still no item, but praise the message. Can't argue with that. Ah, you, hello. Get hit. There we go. See ya. Maybe I should get my shield back. Skills. Armaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful attacks to temporary effects. Using skills consumes FP. L2 to skill. Okay. L2's parry right now, and it's not consuming FP, so that's a relief. Does this... No? What if I'm two-handing? Oh, okay, square off. That's a different skill. What if I two-hand with charge forth? All right, so L2 with this. Charge! Okay, that's cool. And it did cost FP up there. All right, good to know. What does square off do? Hang on. So, square off. Ah, cool. I like this. Crouch to make it harder for enemies to discover you, especially effective in tall grass. Attacking an enemy that hasn't noticed you will cause more damage than usual. I love that. I love that I can, like, do sneak attacks in a Dark Souls. That's really exciting. I can stealth. And surprise! And it does work. Oh, this is neat. R1 near a back-turned enemy for a critical hit. Let's test this theory. Yep. Confirmed. And stance breaking. Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. Charge attacks and jump attacks make it particularly easy to break an enemy's stance. Jump attacks. I hadn't even thought of that yet. Hold R2 to charge an attack. Is that new? Are charge attacks new? I feel like I remember them being a thing to a certain degree, but while jumping, press that to jump attack. Okay, so jump and R1 does that, which is a little different. Jump and R2 does that. Okay, cool. And a held R2 does that. That's all right. This is really cool. Let's open with a jump. Hello. Oh, and it staggers you and like leaves you vulnerable. That's awesome. I really like these additions. I'm gonna forget to use most of them in the moment. Guaranteed. Hello. Stakes of Marika. Upon dying, you'll be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. However, there is a stake of Marika near where, or if there is a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. Oh, that's kind of nice. That probably means, I'm assuming, if you see one of these, there's probably something mean nearby, right? That would make sense. And yeah, I get the feeling we're about to deal with the situation. Soldier of Godric. Hello. Guard counters. You can perform a counterattack immediately after blocking an enemy attack. Guard counters make it easy to break an enemy's stance. R2 immediately after blocking an attack to guard counter. Ooh. I like that. Okay, let's, that's not even a parry. That's just after just blocking. Okay. Let's try this. Hey. Should probably get the shield out, huh? I guess I don't have to, but probably should. Can I please, there we go. Okay. Did it a little early there. Kind of expected you would attack right away instead of pausing for a sec. That's awesome. I like that. I will also forget to use that in the heat of the moment. But cool. And very strong, it seems like. Neat. Okay. Little turned around now. Which way did I walk in? I want to say from there. Nope. I was wrong. This is where we're going. And is this where we started? Looks a lot like, yeah, okay. Back where we started, and we can get a shiny. Come here. Hey, it's a new emote. Strength. Awesome. Glad I did that. I learned a few new things. That's a good tutorial pit. Thanks, Chair Ghost. Oh, there's another shiny over there. How? Oh, it's very dark back here. I wish I had a torch. Oh, it is very dark. I'm not just going to walk forward into the dark. That sounds like a stupid thing that Dans Who Die would do. And I'd prefer not be that. I might have died earlier. I'm not 100% certain yet. When that cutscene happened. And I wound up down here. It sure seemed like dying. Oh, nice. New Grace Bonfire. Awesome. And still got to rest at it to refill, which makes sense. Cool. What's this fog here for? Why is there fog? And what's this thing? Use stone sword key. I don't think I have one of those. I guess I should check my inventory, huh? No stone sword key in inventory. Okay. Fair enough. Is that, like, would that remove the fog? I wonder. There's a shiny here. Maybe this is a key. Cooperative multiplayer. Use tarnished furled finger to write a gold summon sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you've been summoned by a player from another world. You'll take the role of an ally, a furled finger, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner, the host of fingers. Finger severer, pleasant, and tarnished furled finger. Cool. I don't think that's going to get us into this, though. That's fine. All right. Maybe I should check my inventory, though. Ooh, I like... This is a way better menu, like pause menu interface, considering pausing has never actually paused the game in these games, so like having all of this stuff out of the center of view so you can still see is really nice. This is much better. This is a big improvement. Okay, we got our equipment menu, where you can equip armaments and arrows and bolts and armor and talismans and such. Up to 3 armaments per hand. The actions each armament performs will vary based on which hand is wielding it. Okay. We got our sword, our halberd, shield. This is all looking pretty familiar and soulsy. Our amber medallion in a talisman slot, I guess? Yeah, a talisman slot. And we've got our 2 flasks for HP and FP. All right. Pretty standard thus far. Item crafting is intriguing, but grayed out. Still, that's interesting. Inventory. You can browse the items you're carrying, drop them on the ground, or throw them away. You can also use tools from the inventory menu. Cool. What else do we have? We've got these flasks. We've got... Oh, okay, so this is Memory of Grace, lose all runes, return to the last site of the Lost Grace visited. Cool. All right, and we've got our various finger items. Pleasant. What are these icons? So it looks like these two are... I'm guessing the little shield and sword icon up here means they are equipped. This one's different, though. What's this one about? Like... use? No? Okay, well, I'll figure that out later. Wait. Pouch. Okay, that means it's in the pouch. Cool. All right. Neat. And we've got gestures down here in the menu too. This is nice. I'm liking this. I'm liking this pause menu. Okay, enough stalling. Let's go places. Still no lover. Well, I don't know what you expect me to do about it. Try jump attack. Everyone's liars. Every single one of them. All right, not seeing anything. I guess, oh. Here we go. And... okay. Hidden path ahead, therefore gesturing required ahead. You're all liars is the thing, and wow, that's not like a lot of appraisals. Wow, that's a lot of appraisals. I mean, with that many appraisals, it couldn't be a lie, right? Come on, man. I guess I could gesture. I still think you're lying, though. I still think you're lying. I'm gonna try gesturing. I don't even know if I have that, do I? How many gestures do I have? I have bow and wave, and jump for joy, point forwards, rallying cry, rest. Do I have like that kneel? I don't have the kneel. I guess I have dejection, which isn't quite the same. Whatever. I think you're lying anyway. I'm going to go. All right. Open. Whoa. Limgrave. Wow, that's pretty. Man. FromSoft still got it. Boy. This place is huge. With a lot of very large trees. Alright, well, we got another Grace bonfire over here. Let's see what's up. Touch, Grace. Yes. Awesome. Guidance of Grace. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of Grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along your way. Interesting, okay. So... oh, okay, I see it. Like, this little light strand here. I guess leading me to my next objective? That's kind of cool. And it makes a lot of sense as an addition to what really seems like a much more open world game. This is going to be awesome. I'm excited. I can already see so many, like, neat little points of interest everywhere. In the distance. Even this place I just came out of was really cool. Anyway, though, what's your deal? Oh, the map. Use your map to check your current position, as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments at Stellas? Someone help me with that one, okay? Help me in comments with pronunciation on certain words, like that one, along the road. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Map with this... okay. With the map menu, you can check your current position and terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks. Lastly, through your map, you can select any site of grace you've discovered and travel there instantaneously. That's very nice. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. That's really nice. So, okay, so this is what we just came out of, the Stranded Graveyard. Cave of Knowledge, Stranded Graveyard. And I'm just now at the first step, and I guess this is the Grace, like, arrow pointer pointing me that way. It's a pretty big map. Pretty big map. Okay, well, what is your deal, though?
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Thank you.
Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Harsh.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless.
Come on, man.
Me. Vare. Take care to listen.
Cool name, though.
Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel.
Okay.
Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
What's going on with your face exactly? I can't tell, like, are you wearing a mask? Or are you very pale and FromSoft is kind of doing their thing where they just don't animate mouth movement for talking at all? It could be either one. I can't really tell. Anyway, anything else?
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
Neat.
It's time you set off, I should think.
Okay.
To Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
That's really sounding more and more like an insult the more times you say it. But, thanks for the help. I'm going to go. Guess I should... Do I need to rest at these things to use them to, like, respawn at them? Is that how they work? I guess if I can, like, fast travel between them, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? Still cool, though. Flasks. Add charge to flask. Increase amount replenished by flasks. Allocate flask charges. Use one golden seed to increase the number of flask uses. Okay, so that's what the golden seed would have done. That's kind of cool. I mean, I don't have one, but yeah. Still cool. Increase amount replenished by flasks. Use a sacred tier to increase that. Okay, nice. Allocate flask charges. Honestly, with this menu, you can allocate the number of uses in each of your flasks. You have a set total of maximum flask uses. You can decide how many of those uses are for the HP replenishing flask of Crimson Tears and how many are for the FP replenishing flask of Cerulean Tears. This early on, it feels like having more HP recovery is going to be useful. Because I do need to get in the habit of using FP skills, but it's probably going to be a while before I do get in that habit, so boom. Past time. So it's early day now. I guess there's time of day in this, and that's awesome. I feel like FromSoft has been wanting that to be a thing in their games for a while. And they just haven't really pulled it off until now. That's awesome. Good for them. Memorize spell. With the Memorize Spells menu, you can memorize sorceries and incantations. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or a sacred seal equipped to cast incantations. They consume FP. Your memory slots determine the number of sorceries and incantations you can memorize. You can increase your slots by obtaining a memory stone. Cool. I don't think I have any of anything. Nope. Fair enough. And sort chest. It's storage, basically, yeah? Seems like storage. Yes. Cool. All right. Lots of familiar elements. Nice. We should go a little bit long today, partially because I spent a bunch of time creating character and doing tutorial cave. Let's go do actual things. What? Hang on. Acquire materials. In every corner of the lands between, you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. Really intrigued by this item crafting thing. We got a row of fruit. And I see a guy. I also see this. What's this? Summoning pools. In each area, you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Interesting. And we got a small golden effigy. Okay. So, this summoning pool is now functional. Cool. So, does that mean that summoning needs to always happen at or around a summoning pool? Or does it mean that this is just where you're going to be seeing a lot of them pop up? I wonder. Anyway, let's wander a bit. Man. I've got a lot of directions I could go, but I'm intrigued by this horse-mounted person over here, and I guess I should just follow what the Grace Light says to start with. Maybe. Let's try sneaking up. Can you stealth attack someone mounted on horseback? I mean, in reality, you probably can. They seem really big. It's a big axe. They're fancy. Is this a bad idea? Possibly. But I have the element of surprise, you see. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Oop. Stay hidden. This is probably a bad idea, but I am going to do it anyway. Yes. Don't mind me, you just ride on past. And I'll sneak in a little attack. Yep. Okay. Yeah. What's going on? Ah, jeez. Tree Sentinel. Is this a boss? You were just out wandering around. I wasn't expecting it. Okay, calm down. I wasn't expecting a boss. Hey. Are you a, like, full-fledged boss or... Ow. Mini boss? I mean, you do hit hard. You do seem a little bit like a boss, maybe. Yeah. I'm sorry, I wanted to test my stealth skills. Gracious. Alright. I go, okay, that hurt quite a lot, didn't it? No. Boy. Alright. Okay, okay. Hey. Oh, boy. I am beginning to think I may have made a little bit of a mistake here. Nope. Nope. No. Would you calm down? No chill on the Sentinel. Okay. Glad I blocked that, just barely. Easy does it. Let's get in some offense, huh? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Really misread the timing on those attacks, didn't I? Yep. Oof. Whoa! Ah, the animation is just so cool on these enemies. Nope. Well, there goes the last flask. Let's see if we can at least get in one more hit. I wonder if I could just run away. That seems possible, actually. Nope, sorry, didn't see that coming. Ah, the follow-up. Well, it turns out that was a mistake. And, yeah, this time we have definitely died. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, a fast load screen too. Oh, that's nice. Death. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. You will drop any runes in your possession at the site of your death. If you die again before reclaiming the runes, they will be lost forever. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the lost runes. Oh, that's nice. That's convenient. Okay, well, lesson learned. Let's collect our belongings. avoid the boss who's just wandering around, which is a thing. Do I need to like stealth? Do they like have an aggro range? Can they see me? Will they attack me if they just spot me in the distance? Or do I have to attack first? Or get really close to them? Whatever, I'm gonna walk well around this individual and just collect Roa fruit and talk to these sheep, goats, whatever they are. They... Not what I expected. Oh, this is going to be a good time. And everything looks so cool. And that's just a weird skull sitting there. Ooh. Can I swim? Is that possible? Because that feels like a place that you could get to, and so does that, and... Man. All right, let's, oh, what's this? Acquire materials. A ruin fragment. Neat. Still feels weird to jump. This building looks interesting. Let's, see what this is about. Ooh, shiny. A golden rune. Okay, 2 of them. And that's glowing. Why is that glowing? Item? Hey, another golden rune. I'll take it. So what do we got here? The Church of Ele. And a Grace Fire. And fast travel to sites of grace. Through your map, you can instantly travel to any sites of grace you've discovered, except in some dungeons. Cool. Is that Santa? Hello? Because you're giving off strong Santa vibes, which is impressive in this kind of game. Hello.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Carrie, purveyor of fine goods.
Well, that's exciting. Well, that's a lot of options. Purchase, sell, about Kale, and recommendation. Very curious of what recommendation means.
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own.
Ooh.
Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
That's some good advice. Thank you. I'm going to do that now. With the shop menu, you can spend runes to purchase various items, and it can also sell items for runes. Each merchant stocks a different variety of items for purchase. A lot of stuff. We got throwing daggers, telescope. That could actually be really useful in a big open field like this. Furl Calling Finger Remedy reveals co-op and hostile summoning signs. Oh, that's kind of cool. Expensive, though. Cracked Pot. Container required for crafting cracked pot items. Still really curious what that means. Looks like you can hold a maximum of 20, I guess? Crafting kit. Yes. Enables the practice of item crafting, and I can afford it, so I'm going to. Mine. Awesome. We got bolts, we got arrows, we got Missionary's Cookbook, which expands the crafting repertoire. Oh, cool. I'm really very interested to see how this crafting shapes up. This sounds very interesting. And a torch. You know what? I'm going to get this too, because I want to be able to see better in the dark. Probably didn't need to explain that. You probably could have guessed. Chain stuff and Flask of Wondrous Physic. A note imparting knowledge in brief. And Waypoint Ruins. Huh. Curious about those two, but too poor to learn about them. So... Okay, so these golden runes can be used to gain various numbers of runes, and the rune fragment, or ruin fragment, can be, it's a crafting material. Okay, cool. Cool and neat. Tell me about yourself.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Well, thank you. You're not nearly so insulting seeming as the last person I ran
Glad
into.
you took my warning to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
Well, thank you. If you have a crafting kit, you can make various items from materials you find. Select item crafting from the main menu to make items. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. That is exciting, isn't it? Containers. You will need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You'll not be able to make more of these items than you have containers. Container items will run out with use, but the containers themselves will remain. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm really interested to see how that system works. Strengthening armaments. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. Cool. Okay, let's try a smithing stone. Okay. Use the table. Strengthen armament. Right. Okay. Yes. You can strengthen your armaments up to +3 at a smithing table. Awesome. Don't got enough runes for that, and maybe not enough stones either. I don't think I do. I need more of those. And I don't even know if these are the things I'd want to upgrade, but so far cool. I'm liking it. Let's, before we wrap up here, I want to open that crafting menu because I'm really curious now. I guess you don't do it in here, do you? You do it just in your regular, yeah, item crafting. You can just do it anywhere. With the item crafting menu, you can make various items from materials you find. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. Yes. I've got... Okay, so these are the items I can make, yes? Fire pot, which requires mushrooms and a smoldering butterfly. A roped fire pot, which requires those same things and some string. Bone darts, thrown weapons. Roa raisins. I could make one of those. On horseback, feed to torrent to restore HP. Interesting. Okay. Rainbow stones, serving as a guide. Okay. Or finger remedy. Interesting. All right, this is really cool. Let's make a raisin. I guess I don't have a torrent to feed him to yet, but whatever. Cool. I've crafted a thing. I'm really excited. This is all exciting. But I should probably go ahead and call it and resume this tomorrow. So with this series, we're going to have new episodes up 4 times a week. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So tomorrow, join me again for some more Elden Ring, won't you? I will see you then, same time. And if you want to view this entire series all kind of in one go, I'll have a link to the playlist down in the description below. Do take care, everyone, and gestures are in here now, aren't they? And goodbye.